What's up, you guys? Choose here. Welcome to another episode of Eat Bitch Eat. I'm Choose. I have for you Panda Express. Not as big of a meal as I anticipated or maybe even wanted it to be, but whatever. I might have something after this. We have to see. I got an egg roll, a chicken egg roll. This is a veggie egg roll, spring roll, and it has gotten really soft. Crab rangoon along here. Orange chicken, beef and broccoli, chow mein, fried rice, which doesn't look fried at all, and honey walnut shrimp is in this container here. I've got lemonade as well. I will be talking with you guys shortly. My music moment is going to be on the album It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back by Public Enemy. So stay tuned for that. I just had a booster shot a few hours ago, so if my energy seems a little bit off, it might be because of the shot. I feel fine though. I just feel hungry. So yeah, let me dig in. Let's dig in now. If you're new to the channel or if you come across this video, welcome. Thank you for watching. And all that good stuff. Oh, before I go any further, shout out to Gareth. You know who you are. If you're watching, hopefully you are watching. Thank you again so much for that. I appreciate the contribution. I did not mention you in the last video by mistake and wanted to take a time to do it now. So thanks again. I appreciate that. This I wish I hadn't have forgotten when I was at the store to get some kind of a Mandarin teriyaki sauce. Because this rice needs some kind of sauce. And I don't usually do chow mein noodles either, but this orange chicken is really good though. Oh, you guys, yesterday was a really gorgeous day here in Chicago. It's close to 80 degrees. It was probably 80 plus. This veggie spring roll is good. It just got a little bit too warm. I got caught up with my friend Jay. He returned back to Chicago from LA. We talked for a couple. We always have marathon conversations. And I have news coming up about Jay and I, but I won't share it yet. I hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday. I am. Today, I had to get a booster shot. And got it done right before the rain started to kick in. I didn't use my umbrella, even though I brought it with me. I always imagine that people feel like when they're out, when it's raining, like when I'm carrying my umbrella, but I don't use it unless it's really like torrential, downpour. I always wonder if other people always look at me funny, or look at people in general funny when they don't use their umbrellas. I always feel like that happens. I never notice it. I just wonder if they are thinking, like, you fool, why don't you use your umbrella? Because I'm usually wearing a cap or a hat of some sort, and it's never really to the point where I need it. Sometimes I'll put it up, but other times I just want to have it. Or let me just say it. Other times it works out where I'm just don't have to use it. Now, the beef and broccoli is something I usually don't ever have when it comes to Chinese food. But this is not bad. Let's get some of the good old honey walnut shrimp. I know this is good. Because I had it before. Wait a minute. Give y'all a little honey walnut shrimp and a little orange chicken on the same plate, on the same fork rather. Little crab rangoon. Literally all cream cheese and no crab. Anyway, thank you all for your comments regarding my last video where I talked about my coworker doing a really nice thing for me, giving me money. I didn't ask for the money. Wasn't trying to trigger anybody to do anything for me. But we've worked together a long time, known each other a long time, and she felt compelled to bless me. And, don't block the blessings. I'll tell you, I've said it once, I'll say it again, don't ever block a blessing. Sometimes people can stand in their own way. Don't do it. Now, we're going to talk about an album that was really kind of a sort of a turning point in my appreciation of this group. And the group is Public Enemy. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back was the name of their album from 1988. And I need to set the scene right. So, come on. In Chicago, there used to be this station here, WGCI, used to have a rap show called The Rap Down. And it would come on usually on the weekends, late at night, like maybe after 10. Usually during the week, you didn't hear hip hop in the mid to late 80s. If you did hear it, it was kind of late in the day. But for the most part, you didn't. But on the rap down, you could hear everything. Even though it was clean rap, it was, still edited. But Public Enemy was a group that was played a lot. Well, they had an album before that, but I didn't know about it at the time. It was called Yo Bum Rush the Show. An album which I still have not heard. But is this what are you? What are you? What are you? Are you a piece of, oh, you might be a cabbage? I hope that's what you are. Anyway. I used to hate Public Enemy. I thought Flavor Flav was the most ignorant thing I'd ever seen. But and we had these neighbors that lived across from us that used to play them all the time. Well, I was like 17, 18. And they blasted Public Enemy all the time. I hated Don't Believe the Hype. That was like one of their classic singles. And other songs from them were played on this rap down station. And I was just like, you know what? I don't know what the deal is with this group. I don't know why people like them. They didn't sound like, anybody that I was familiar with in hip hop at that time. But then I started to see them like read reviews on the album, and then they started turning up in a lot of year-end lists, like top album of the year type thing. And when that started happening, I said, what am I missing here? Why do so many people like these guys? And then I heard the track that would turn me around, Night of the Living Bassheads. Oh well. I never heard a track so chaotic in my life. The samples they used, the way it was executed, the Bomb Squad, that production that they had, oh my goodness. No one was doing that. And I fell in love. Finally bought the album. And heard another song that had been getting some play, but I heard it this time in full regalia. That track is called Bring the Noise. Bass, how low can you go? Death row, what a brother know. Once again, back is the incredible rhyme animal, the young cannibal, D, Public Enemy #1. 5-0 said freeze, and I got none. Can I tell them that I really never had a gun? But it's the wax that the Terminator X spun. Now they got me in the cell because my records say sell, because a brother like me said, well, Farrakhan's a prophet, and I think you ought to listen to what he can say to you. What you ought to do is follow for now. Power the people say, make a miracle, D, pump a lyrical. Black is back, all in, we're gonna win. Check it it out. Yeah, y'all, come on. Here we go again. Turn it up. Hey! Bring the noise. Oh, YouTube police, Chuck D, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sell it. I just love the song. That belongs to Chuck D. Please don't get me. Oh. Public Enemy, Bring the Noise. What a great way to kick off that album. And do you know, I read this, I found this out through Wikipedia. I know, Wikipedia, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I found it out there anyway. The producer, that was not going to be how the album started. So the album begins with an intro called Countdown to Armageddon and then leads into Bring the Noise. The album was going to start in reverse, where the second side was actually going to be the start of the album. The side which introduces She Watched Channel Zero. I was floored. I was so glad that they changed it. And there are other... I really like the beef and broccoli, I gotta tell you. The other songs that I like are, I began to like Don't Believe the Hype, Cold Lamping with Flavor, that's Flavor Flav's joint on there. Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos, Rebel Without a Pause. And there's an instrumental piece called Security of the First World, which, if you're familiar with the Madonna song, Justify My Love, you will know that music because that's where it's lifted from. So, while I'm not going to say that Public Enemy is one of my favorite groups of all time, they are in there. I am particularly a Tribe Called Quest Salt and Pepper fan. I like a lot of hip hop and I like a lot of old school, rap artists, but I would have to say that I own at least 3 Public Enemy albums. And I would highly suggest listening to the deluxe versions of those albums. Because the remixes, you can, I like how they flesh out some of the more obscure or hidden samples that they have. Samples that are kind of buried that you can't hear in the mix. And some of these remixes and extra tracks, they bring those to the fore. And it's kind of cool to hear. So anyway, that's my old school hip hop album from back in the day. Public Enemy, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. And I'll try to remember to post the link to the song that turned me around, which was Night of the Living Bassheads. Now, believe it or not, I am still hungry. Oh, little egg roll. I didn't even eat you. I'm sorry, boo. Okay. You're a little lukewarm too, but you're all right for now. I think I'm going to have me another Italian sausage sandwich. I made Italian sausages in the air fryer last night. And I had one this morning. And I had it plain too. Well, kinda. I didn't put a whole lot of what I would typically put on it. I poured a little like barbecue sauce on it and ate it that way. It was really good. What's all this stuff? Oh, those are the walnuts. Damn fool. Well, I don't like how they're all buried at the bottom, though. I'm going to get me a real large one of these next time. But I'm glad I had them. You see that? Okay. Come on. Come on now. I want every walnut I paid for. Quit playing with me. Shout out to Down Home with Candace. Hey, girl. It's a new channel I subbed recently. I would like you guys to check her channel out. She did a Panda Express video recently, so that's why I did it. Okay. I also want to say shout out to Luke B. Grubbin. That's a real friend. That's a good guy. He let me know somebody was talking shit about me on his comment page, on his comments. So then I did what I do. You all saw my community post, so I'm not going to go into it. Basically, somebody was being a troll and a hater. That's all. It doesn't need any more time than that. There's our little, for Dan S., little siren, and it's gone as quickly as it arrived. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll have a surprise for you guys this week. Hopefully you'll like it. That was good. I would have liked to have had a little more soy sauce or sauciness in the rice and noodles and all of that, but that's okay. It was still good. Okay. Take care, y'all. Have a good rest of the weekend. Bye.